Welcome back. Whether you're a child who's going to be distance learning or maybe in the classroom, you want to make sure obviously that they're able to see the board or the screen. So if your child's squinting, maybe complaining about headaches, might be time for an eye exam. So you're here to talk about some back-to-school eye exams and just how important they are. We've got Ashley Freeborn with Aspire Optical. Ashley, great to see you. Welcome back to the show. How are you?
Hey, good morning. I'm really good. How are you doing?
I'm doing really, really well. So very, very important. Just for people maybe they're like, oh yeah, I should really get to that, but don't. How important and why is it so important for kiddos to get an eye checkup?
Well, look, I mean, this year, I feel like back to school, it's always like this sense of relief for parents, right? And probably relief for our kids too. But at the same time, I think that this year there's relief coupled with a little bit of anxiety. I mean, let's face it, the kids are all going back. And whether it's the virtual, completely virtual model that they're going into or the hybrid model that a lot of the public schools are doing here, I do have to say of any year, the importance of getting an eye exam is this year it's so critical. We want to make sure that we set our kids up for success. We want to give them that leg up. And I mean, there's two major ways that vision deficiencies are identified in schools. And one of those ways is through vision screenings that great organizations like the Lions Club will come in and make sure that kids can see the board. And secondly, and truly with that, I don't think with COVID going on this year, I don't think that those vision screenings are likely to happen. And then secondly, it's teachers would identify these vision deficiencies in our kids by working with them every day and being able to see their behaviors. Sometimes kids act out when they're not able to see the board properly, read properly, and they're just not able to concentrate. And a lot of times behavioral disorders can get diagnosed incorrectly, and it's just an issue of a child not being able to see properly. So it's really important that we get them that eye exam this year. Teachers are fantastic. It's just going to be really difficult, I think, for them to identify those problems, only seeing the kids 2 days a week and then not for 5 days and then seeing them 2 again. It's just going to be that much harder. And you know, it's going to be that much harder on everybody, on us, on our kids. So let's make sure that we get their eyes tested, make sure they can see properly so when they're working from home with you, that they can concentrate and that they can get those assignments done. So in addition to that, the other kind of major technology that's been offered in the industry over the last few years is a blue light filter in your lenses. And this is made specifically to protect your eyes from blue light exposure, and that can lead to eye strain, redness, dry eyes, and just generally your eyes feeling tired. So there's blue light filters that we can have put directly into your lenses. And just an option for kids. This would be something that, for a child that doesn't need any vision correction whatsoever, Babyators came out with a great little design here. This would be for kids from the ages of 4 to maybe 8 or 9. And it's got a blue light filter built into this. There's no prescription in it, but it's going to help them. It's going to help their eyes when they're on that laptop all day on their days at home. In addition to that, if your child does need vision correction and prescription, we can put a blue light filter lens into their frame, no problem. And for mom and dad, right, like, you know, instead of being around the boardroom or in the boardroom around that table at the meeting, instead you're on a Zoom call, right? And hopefully you're wearing pants, you know, and you'll be able to make sure you've got that blue light filter in your lens, because you're on your screens way more than you were pre-COVID. And you know, pre-COVID, the average child was on screen 3 hours a day. And I have to think that with this hybrid learning model, it's going to be way, way, way more than that. So
I got about a minute left, Ashley. I think for many people, you know, time is of the essence. Everyone does not have enough time. So how fast, how easy is it to come into your place and get an eye exam for the kids?
Actually, you know what? It's very easy. We still do have openings. We book actually in 45-minute or 1 hour blocks just to make sure that people are social distancing. But we do have openings this week and next week. You can book at aspireoptical.com or you can give us a call at the phone number that you see on the screen there, and we'll be happy to help you out. Most insurances are accepted here for an eye exam. So give us a shout, and we really do want to help you, talk to you and communicate about what you're using your glasses for, and give you the best lenses to go out be the best you, and make sure your kids are set up too.
Good stuff. I got 30 seconds, sir. Where are you located at?
We are at 3265 45th Street South, so we're in the Shops at Blue, and you know, it's going to be really nice to get back into studio with you to do these interviews at some point, Chris. I hope you're wearing pants this morning. I mean, we only see you from up here. I hope it's nice and comfortable for you there too.
I got the full suit going, my friend. You're probably chilling out in, like, you know, Tommy Bahamas and the whole thing. So, Ashley, great stuff as always. We appreciate it. Get the kiddos in there, get the eye exam, and you can see his phone number and the website and the location as you just heard. So, Ashley, we'll talk to you soon. Keep up the great work, okay?
Great. Thanks a lot, Chris.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, stay with us. We got a lot more coming up right after this.